the FBI using Best Buy technicians as paid informants.
Spies.
Confidential paid informants.
Spies.
And it came out, there's obviously the biggest case where this happens, there's child pornography cases where they find child pornography on the computer. And the argument, there's a child pornography case going on in California, in Southern California, in federal court, where it was discovered through a Best Buy Geek Squad search, essentially. And it has come to light that those technicians were paid informants for the FBI, paid confidential informants. Now, the interesting thing about this case is that the judge is going to have a full hearing and allow the defense attorney to basically go into and find out what the scope of this agreement is and find out how much they're being paid, what they're being asked to do on behalf of the FBI. And of course, the government's defense is, well, it's like if I just rolled up to the car and saw something in plain view. Really?
So is that admissible in court if you
Well,
find
that's the
evidence
issue.
that way?
This is the rub here.
That's the rub. I mean, plain view, if they find it in plain view.
But that's not plain view because
No.
they've
So
used a
not
private person
Exactly.
to do what they can't do, and end around the Fourth Amendment.
And they're paying them
They're
for it.
paying them to do. So it's a plan. It's a previously arranged plan. I'm going to give you $500
It's a trap.
for every time that you find child porn on a case, on a computer, and
Wow.
so that gives that person an incentive to look all through the computer, which is one thing, right? Because if a technician that's repairing a computer happens upon a file and clicks on it, then he has a duty to inform the FBI about that.
Because if I take my computer in and I say my disk drive is broken, and then they find something, I mean, that's not what I took the computer in for.
If they find something somewhere else,
Says
in
like-
another file. Or
Oh wait,
another
yeah.
part of the computer.
Geek
I gotta
Squad
run
may
my
go out of
child
business.
porn scan through here first
Right.
before I give
Well,
it to you.
And I read that some of the places, I can't remember what because I'm not a computer person, but one of the places where they were finding the pornography is a place where you couldn't find it without forensic software to find it.
It's in what they call the unallocated space.
Okay, I don't know what that is.
And that's a big that's a big part that essentially I'll try to explain it as best I can. But when you and probably somebody will call in who knows more about computers than I even do. But this is my rudimentary understanding of unallocated space. Is that it's essentially like when you wipe a hard drive and you set up your new profile, there may be stuff from the old profile that is still out there in the unallocated space, because your allocated space is what's under your profile. It's the documents you've saved and everything else. And so the court has said, the rulings from the courts have said, well, you can't convict somebody on unallocated space because you have no idea if they actually put it on there, because the person who may have had the computer before them could have wiped the computer, at least to some degree, or not wiped it fully.